time, not going to be talking about goth, don't think so. Might notice shirt that I bought, retouched it up, so adapted it to how I wanted it, and black kilt makes a change. Usually got a tartan, but black today. But yeah, today is a little bit more of DIY, although it's not particularly DIY, it is sort of do it yourself, but just thought I'd show you how I did my window. It's not a great window, but it's how I wanted it. You don't really see that because it's always looking this way, and if I try and film in that direction, it glares at you. So too much light behind me with the window. The sun seems to come in that direction. So I thought I'd show you a photograph or two. The best I can get at this time of day anyway. It's sort of getting on for mid-afternoon and it's gone a little bit dull out there. So I don't know how this video is going to turn out. Looking at it, it looks a little bit dark, but who bloody knows. Start with bottoms up. Bye, club. Yeah, I got to say, I don't go around drinking soup all day, every freaking day. I won't every now and then, but generally it's for the video. Became a bit of a thing of the video. But I could drink it all day, every day. Right, so the window, it's just really how I put it together to get the look that I want. So it's nothing spectacular, but it's how I wanted to put it together. Instead of spending loads of money going out and buying expensive stuff, I'll give you an idea of what is in it. So if you have a look, here is the window. As you can see, it is pretty dark. It's not that great outside, just as well, because if it was beaming in you wouldn't see anything very much. So I've tried to lighten it a bit on each one of them. This room, I've got lights on now, but I've made it and wanted it to be this way, that if I turn the lights off, it goes very gothic, pretty sort of subdued dark in here. Not that bloody dark, I'm going around like that, where am I? But it's a nice relaxing atmosphere. So yeah, the curtains, I've actually got a photograph of it here, because I don't want to keep turning around like an idiot to look at the window over there. What it comprised of really was, I did have two really nice black curtains, but I still have. They're up there, the main body of curtain that you see there. So yeah, that's what it started off as, and then I thought, well, I really want to darken it up, make it look a lot different. So right at the very top, there is a, I don't know what the word for it is really, but it's material just drooping at the very top. And I'm trying to think back to what that was. I believe it's very gothic type material, black. And I'm sure it's some sort of piece of woman's apparel, but look, that will flipping hang nice on there. So that went on there. Then next, I wanted to put lace in the window or netting. And if I look at this, the first bit I got was a very light purple colour. I thought, put a little bit of colour in. Purple colour. If you look at the picture, I'll put them up again later, you can see it in the background. And I hung it, and then at certain spaces apart I pulled it up so it went into ruffles. Is that the word? Ruffles. After that I hung a black net, so that hangs straight down about half the distance of the purple. After that, coming a little bit forward, because it's in a bay window, I came a little bit forward, another straight black lace to subdue it down again. Then another straight one in front of that, which was a red colour. It wasn't a deep red, but it's a red colour. Red colour, yellow colour. After that, just above that, you'll notice a very dark section about that drop near the top. That is totally black material with silver skull and crossbones on. Didn't know what to do with it. I thought it would go up there as well. And then where the curtains drop like that, if you look just inside those, there's another drop that's not as anywhere near as wide. That's made out of two things that you can buy every year at Halloween. You buy, I don't know what it's called, it's black netting, very scraggy black netting, and they give it a name, I don't know what it is. So it's not lace or anything, it's netting, and it's very scraggy, and it's not straight at the edges, it's all that I put one either side, the length drop that you'll see that just inside the curtains for an added bit. And then in front of all that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those nettings that 1, 2, 3, 4 across the front. So that does cut the light down so it dims it, masks it a little bit, so you don't get it, well I say you don't get it bright in here. If you look back at some of my videos, what was it, 3 weeks or something back, we had 3 days of blooming summer in the middle of, I don't even know if blooming spring had started, but it was blooming practically t-shirt weather, bright sunshine. I was doing my flipping videos, the light was bouncing off here like I'd got some enchanted crystal ball or something, and I'm saying it subdues the light. Well, it does, unless the light goes totally freaking bonkers and then it comes through anything. So yeah, then I thought the top looked a little bit just too plain, and luckily I was in a charity shop and I saw this long garland, I think that's the word for it, and it's made up of autumn leaves, so they're sort of different coloured browns and such, about that deep, and that went right across the top and framed the top. So I was really pleased with that. And if I have a look there, let me just have a quick look. Yeah, if I have a quick look like that across the top as well, you'll see something that looks like barbed wire. Well, that I made out of string. You get fairly thick string, fixed 2 ends over there, and you keep doing that until you twist it. And then what I did was I dipped it in PVC glue, thinned down a little bit, let it dry, and it dries in a twist. After that you get little pieces of the string like that, tie it round 6 inch apart or whatever. And when I put the PVC glue on, I put a little bit of sort of grey into it, so it does look like grey barbed wire with the little prongs every 6 inches. Made that, and that goes along the top as well. I just noticed that. And luckily I was in a shop one day and I saw this flipping lovely clock that I imagine you could either put on a wall or you could hang somewhere, and it's pretty scrolly. It's got a French name at the top. Some Chateau Lelèvre. And so it's a sign with a clock underneath it, and that hangs at the top. And typical me, hanging on the bottom swirl of that is a fake bat skeleton. I just don't happen to have a real bat skeleton. So that's there. So yeah, just to give you an idea of what I did to end up with that. So you come in and you probably think there's a curtain in there, but didn't really really understand how many curtains are in there, what you freaking do to get that. So yeah, I'll put the pictures up again, so now that I've told you what's there, maybe you can notice them. Like I said, I did take some with a light on. I took probably one or some with it off, but it's not easy to get a good picture. Just how my mind works when it comes to doing a bit of DIY around the place. So yeah, in the future I'll look at 1 or 2 bits, and they might give you an idea as to what you might want to do. On the other hand, they might not, but bottoms up anyway. Thank you.